The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Fresh off a clean sweep of the Perm tournament, this Wahpeton team is legit. 335 team batting average, and that's across 550 plate appearances, so the sample size is there, and they continue to impress. Coming to town this week, a pair of East Region rivals, Devil's Lake, one of the hot favorites to unseat Wahpeton from its Class A crown, and Kindred in a heated rivalry game, a rematch of last year's state championship.
I'm Robert Wannick here on B92.7 FM. We're streaming this game at KBNW News Live YouTube.
Post 20 is 16-1, undefeated in Class A with a 34-game win streak in the region, heading down the regular season home stretch before we return to Jack Williams Stadium in Fargo for the East Region Tournament July 24th through 27th. We'll start off this episode with a doubleheader versus the Fargo Jets. Wahpeton made quick work of the Jets, and Wendy Kappas, post 20 Batgirl, had a little too much sugar in the dugout, riding a sugar high through both games at John Randall Field.
Hold him. Runs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Run! Take everything off! And everybody always eats my candy.
All right, back to the baseball. So Wahpeton taking care of business behind Caden Kappas. Another complete game, 3 straight for the righty. After 1 year of college time at University of Minnesota Crookston, it's Caden Kappas, pitcher and shortstop in the house. How does it feel to be back in your hometown?
Well, it's pretty cool. Feels good to be back. Say hello to the buddies and everything. Come back, play some baseball. I'm excited.
Kappas lowered his ERA to .48 in 29 innings with 42 strikeouts. As James Brown would say, he's super bad out on the bump. The emergence of Braxton Bubba Pauley on the mound and at the plate has been huge for this team. Bubba shot the jukebox versus the Jets with his first career home run. And later he doubled to right field. Devil's Lake has arrived at John Randall Field, and you can just feel it in the air. If this was a Marvel movie, Wahpeton would be the villain. Lots of tension here. Everybody wants to knock Wahpeton off and stop this storybook run, and I think Wahpeton more than happy to play the villain. I'm more than happy to follow that storyline, and I'll push that all day long. This post-20 team last season was more of an all-American story, a group of baseball players that had been together since T-ball, the boys of summer. And this year, every single team in the East region wants their crack at Wahpeton to be the giant killer, and Wahpeton just keeps responding to every punch with a counterpunch. Jaden King, a little wayward with his control here in the first inning. Bases are loaded for Devil's Lake, nobody out. That's a pop fly just over the pitcher's mound. Nick Langenwalter's going to have to hustle to get it. He dives, it pops out of his glove. I don't see the umpires signaling for an infield fly. Roy King is pointing to the ground. That ball is down. Wait a minute here. Wahpeton's going to toss it around the infield. It's a triple play. Devil's Lake coach was yelling at his players to stay where they're at.
Yeah, I know the definition. Yeah, baby. That was right. Nothing but routine. Come on. He did not dive.
You can see the Devil's Lake coach saying he did not dive, but Langenwalter clearly had to dive for the ball, whether he misplayed it or got caught in the sun or whatever the deal was. He was playing pretty far back at second base, and that shallow ball not routine. That's an inning-ending triple play. And Josh Nordick is getting an earful here. He's going to explain, I'm assuming, that this was not a routine ball in his eyes. That is the first triple play that I have seen at the American Legion baseball level, and I've been covering this for a decade.
The catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleeflet.
Jackson Fleeflet doubles to right to start off the bottom of the first inning for Wahpeton. Carter Hockert comes in to courtesy run and scores on a wild pitch. Devils Lake back at it in the second inning. They're getting on base once again. That's a base rip up the middle. King mishandles the bunt and Devils Lake will reach. Touches first base. There's going to have to be a tag here, and Kappas gets it on the leg in time. Caden Kappas is fired up. He says, "Let's go, baby." Rule number 1 in baseball, thou shalt not run on Jackson Fleeflet. Kappas can't make the diving grab to his right. King buckles down with a K to end the frame. Some great pitching today by both sides now that we've settled in. A heat seeker off the bat of Fleeflet nails the shortstop right in the chest. Almost loses the shades on his hat. Wahpeton needs to get something going here, and Aiden Hayek has been clutch all summer long. Bang! Aiden Hayek with a hot shot to left. Outfielder drifting, it's off the base of the fence, and Hayek will advance to third on the throw. Another hot shot to the outfield from Mr. Clutch. Aiden Hayek has Wahpeton right in this ball game. Braxton Pauley delivers. Hit to center field. Pauley points out to Hinckley, and it's going to get by him just underneath the glove. Luckily, Hinckley's speed, he's able to chase that one down on the warning track and get it in. And they will not score in this inning. Fleeflet with another nice piece of hitting, but Wahpeton goes scoreless in the inning. That one is hit hard, deep left center field. No doubter for Hunter Remick, a 2-run homer. Wow, unexpected, but right on cue for Devils Lake, up by 2. Fly ball hit to right field by Skylar Blado. That one is caught. Run's going to score on a sacrifice fly, but Hinckley's going to try for third, and he's hung out to dry. That took a perfect throw from right field, right on the money, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. Jackson Fleeflet up next, trying to extend this game. He's going to roll it over to shortstop. Easy throw to first, and Wahpeton loses to Devils Lake. They come in here and take game 1 at John Randall Field. But I digress. 5-4, Devils Lake, and we're joined in the booth now by Noah Cluton, formerly Wahpeton, now Devils Lake. I know we miss him, but I'm sure Devils Lake appreciates having you. How you doing?
I'm doing good, yes.
So you come from Wahpeton State Baseball Championship last year that you, myself, and Madison Nelson Gira filmed for the Boys of Summer. And now I'm out here trying to do it all by myself this year. The boys are back. You can see that at kpmwnews.com underneath the videos tab. And it's not the same without you guys shooting video. So what did you think of the first game tonight? Kind of what you expected, or what was your perspective on that?
It was cool. It was tight. I know Devils Lake has had a great year so far, but so has Post 20. So it was cool to see them up close, 3-3 for a while there, and then Hunter hit a great homer across over the wall. So that was awesome to see.
𝐀𝐏𝐄𝐓𝐍 is hit in the helmet, and he's fuming after that one. A long stare down as he walks to first, but maybe that's the fire that post 20 needs. Excellent take by 𝐖𝐀𝐄𝐓𝐍 on a pitch low and outside. Nothing he could have done with that pitch.
Short time.
Devils Lake a bit frustrated with the strike zone, and you can hear Wahpeton in the dugout saying it's story time. Hinckley adds to the walk column and hits 𝐖𝐀𝐄𝐓𝐍 in the shins with his bat. 𝐖𝐀𝐄𝐓𝐍 laughs it off, and look at that. Wahpeton is suddenly playing loose and taking control in Game 2. Fleiflet puts the right fielder in a spin cycle and turns on the Jets. He's going for 3, and the throw gets away. Jackson Fleiflet thinks there's a slip and slide in front of the plate. He does his best Pete Rose impression with a leaping headfirst slide into home. 𝐀𝐏𝐄𝐓𝐍 with a complete game 3-hitter, 10 strikeouts on the day for the righty. Total control of the pitcher's mound. He needed just 88 pitches to earn the win. Cooper Klosterman finds a soft spot in left center field with a single. Nick Langenwalter caps off a 3-for-3 day as Wahpeton secures the split and retains first place in the region.
Little rivalry game here. Kindred, post 117 versus Wahpeton, post 20. Of course, they lost in the state championship game last season to Wahpeton 10-0.
Kindred takes advantage of 3 errors in the first 2 innings, and they lead the whole way. Owen Hoyme narrowly avoids a 5-run Wahpeton comeback with 2 Ks in the 7th to win the opener. Wahpeton looking to avoid its first regular season sweep since 2020. 𝐀𝐄𝐓𝐍 blasts off to left field. The outfielder bangs his head against the wall and he can't make the catch. Jaden King drives in a run with that opposite field single, but Kindred has Fleiflet on an island between second and third. He stutter steps and dives back safely. Fleiflet uses all the gas in his tank to avoid being tagged. Hockert doubles past the Superman dive in left. I'd give the hit a 10 out of 10.
I love Bob. He's a great guy. He's a great ball player, and he's gonna be pretty good when he's older.
I'm not sure about the dance moves, however. Might need to work on those a little bit. Unassisted double play for 𝐀𝐄𝐓𝐍 as he sits back and plays the high hop beautifully. The left fielder lost it for a moment in the sun and wound up letting that one drop just inside the line. It's going to be a good luck double for 𝐀𝐏𝐄𝐓𝐍, his second of the ball game. Blado with a check swing. Texas League single. 𝐀𝐄𝐓𝐍 comes around to score. Second double of the game for Carter Hockert. He's using that hot pink bat and getting some good results today. 𝐀𝐄𝐓𝐍 just keeps swimming around the tag for his 20th stolen base of the summer. Aiden Hayek pushes one to right, and that should just about do it. Wahpeton responds with championship pedigree to beat Kindred 12-6, avoiding the sweep. Man, this East Region bracket is going to be hotly contested. Kindred sitting at 500, Devils Lake tied with Wahpeton. They'll play the West Fargo Aces next, another battle for a top 3 spot in the region. East Region Baseball from Young Field in West Fargo, or as I like to call it, Little Wrigley, home of the beautiful fencing in the outfield. Turf surface. It's about 85 degrees today, which means the playing field will be pushing triple digits. East Region battle is Wahpeton, tied for first place with the tiebreaker over Devils Lake. They'll face the Aces, who are 1 game back. A lot riding on this game today. Wahpeton can't afford to be caught off guard.
Aces have been pretty good this year. They swept Castleton and Kindred. Yeah, Aces are always a tight game.
All right, here we go. Hey, just what we talked about. Fight this sun. It's not bad now, but as it gets a little higher, as the games get going, have to fight that. Communicate. Attack everything hard. Good throws. Use this turf. All right. Sit down. It's gonna get on you quick here. Let's go. Let's go, Red. Rolling in the game. Here we go. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Team.
So right away, 𝐀𝐇𝐏𝐄𝐓𝐍, Skylar Blado getting the bats going. Wahpeton gets on the board. Cooper Klosterman can't pick up the spin on the curveball. Curveball gets him whiffing again. The Aces dial up a fastball, and that was a mistake as Cooper Klosterman sits on it, drives it up the middle for an RBI. They had him on the curveballs, went fastball, and he just piped it.
Yes, Bubba.
So I'm not the only one who heard the umpire yell foul after that one, but apparently he's gonna discuss it. It was not a foul ball, and the West Fargo coach not too pleased with that one.
Always speed. Continuity. Come, baby.
And if you missed that, you weren't the only ones, folks. Jaden King was caught walking around the base at second. He thought that there was timeout. They're going to say, no, he's safe. Okay, they're going to revisit it now after the West Fargo coach comes out of the dugout. He has a point. This isn't men's league softball. There's not necessarily time on a play like that after a hit. And now they're going to call King out, and Chris Kappas is going to want an explanation as well. And we have had lots of back and forth here in this game. Let's get this show on the road.
Here we go. Yeah!
And I'm leading.
Jaden King looking to get out of a jam.
That away.
Thigh high down the middle. That's going to be a ball. So Jackson Fleeflet asks where it is. The umpire signals low, and that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Jaden King. A very tough break there for the lefty from Wahpeton. Braxton Bubba Pauly comes in relief. First curveball hangs it, and it gets hit opposite field. Wahpeton lead is whittled down to 1. Austin O'Lean jumps on it. That'll score 1, and that will score 2. It's a walk-off in West Fargo. The Aces upset Wahpeton. We've got some colorful commentary coming from Jackson Fleeflet. He's not happy. West Fargo Aces, on the other hand, they are celebrating on the field. Game 2, Wahpeton looking to earn its third straight split. Fleeflet ropes a double that rolls deep into the left field corner. King slaps an RBI single to center and post 20s in business. Kappas pieces that fastball. It's got a chance. Will it be out? No, it one-hops the wall. That's a double. Kappas forces a swing and a miss on a pitch 3 feet in front of the plate. Yuck. Add that one to the highlight reel, folks. Bulldog mentality is showing out today for Kappas. He's just blowing heaters past the West Fargo bats and painting the inner half of the plate. Blado comes in with the bases loaded. Freeze frame, strike 3 with the backdoor curve. Gets out of the inning with a weak tapper to first base. And a ground ball to Kappas. Blado locks up a 3-inning save. We'll be back at JR in just 2 days. Final score, Wahpeton 7, West Fargo Aces 2. Wahpeton clinging to the #1 spot in the region.